Hey there, good morning folks. Hoping you're doing well today. It is Memorial Day. It is the end of May 2021. As I make this video, I was sitting reflecting myself on the fact that, freedom isn't free. The benefits that we have to living in the United States, for those of us that do, fall heavily on the sacrifice of other people. And I'd like for those of you watching this, especially if you're watching today, to take a minute and reflect on that. It's kind of a big deal. Okay, so moving on. I'm going to keep this short today. I just kind of wanted to touch base because of some overwhelming support that I received this past week. Last week I did a video on the new Taurus GX4. A friend of mine asked me to do it, so I said I would. I was really amazed at how many people watched that in just the first couple of days. I mean, for me, I'm no big deal. I have a pretty small following on here, but within just a matter of a couple of days, man, I've gotten bumped up to nearly double on my subscriber count. I had been hovering around 200 for a while, and yesterday morning I hit the 300 mark, and now I think it was like 313 was what I saw this morning. I'm humbled. Thank you guys. I don't know what to say. I'm trying not to get sappy, but I do this for the fun of it, and it strikes me as pretty amazing that other people are willing to sit down and watch it. So for you, I'll give you a glance into a couple of upcoming projects that I have. There have already been quite a few comparisons of the GX4 and some other guns online that have come out in the last week or two. In the very near future, but not today, I will be comparing the Taurus GX4 with the 365. I think everybody kind of equates those two together, and if it's not the 365, then a lot of people think of the Hellcat as the closest comparison. Sorry about that. I'll also be comparing the GX4 to the Ruger LC9. All right. Take two. I will also be comparing the GX4 to the Ruger Max 9. These two, if you line them up here side by side, you'll see that size-wise, the Max 9 is considerably larger. But these pistols have in common that they both hit the market right about the same time. And they come with different types of features that make them really good for different things. I'm also going to take a look back down memory lane and compare the GX4 to the one that kind of started it all, the Glock 26. As far as a small, high-capacity, subcompact 9mm with a double stack, kind of the standard for what I'm talking about here is a 10+1, and that's what you get with the Glock 26. And just to kind of show you the advancements that have changed along the way with that. And then also, just for my own personal curiosity, I want to compare it to the G3C that came out last year that everybody was so excited about. That's been a really good pistol. And then I'll probably do some other crazy stuff that doesn't really make sense, but in the grand scheme of things, might make people pause and wonder. I mean, in the generation prior to mine, this is what a defensive automatic pistol looked like. Nothing wrong with it, but it is what it is. Compared to what we have nowadays, the technology has changed quite a bit, and I can already hear a couple of folks banging away on the keyboard about how the 1911 won a couple of world wars and it's still in service in some certain circumstances, and how the 45 has so much greater knockdown potential than the 9mm. And I'm not arguing any of that, but I want you to stop and think about it. And this is kind of where it gets me. Reach into your pocket and take out your cell phone. I would imagine for the vast majority of you, most of those cell phones are less than 2 or 3 years old. If you had the choice of carrying a flashlight out in the backyard to check on a noise, is it going to be something small with a rechargeable battery and a 1,000 lumens on a Cree? Or is it going to be, you know, an old xenon bulb 6D cell mag light that, you know, burns through batteries like crazy and gets hot? You know, I mean, the technology's changed. All right, and just real quick, I've already yammered on with this longer than I originally planned to. I'm going to wrap this up. I know y'all are busy. You want to get some other things done, but several people have mentioned concerning the GX4. Several people have mentioned to me in the comments on that video that I made that yes, in fact, there are accessories available for it. Okay, so look. With the exception of people that were provided guns for reviews by Taurus prior to the release, I was one of the first people to get my hands on this. I had it within the first week that it was on the shelves. Okay. On the day that I received this for testing, I ordered an Ameriglow night sight for the front of it. I ordered a magazine pinky extension. I ordered an optional 13-round magazine. And I ordered a holster. I ordered them all off of the Shop Taurus website. Okay, I'm still waiting on those. You know, they've got them listed as in stock on their website, and I'm sure that's for good reason, but they're not getting them out very quick. So for the folks that are saying, oh, there's all kinds of accessories available for these, there's not yet, but they're coming. All right, so to wrap this up, in the very near future, we're going to be seeing some more of the GX4. We're going to be doing those comparisons that I talked about, and I'm also going to show you how it performs once I get it figured out the way that it needs to be with the replacement front sight and the accessories that were ordered for it. I want you to take a minute today to reflect back on sacrifices that other people have made so that we can enjoy the benefits that we have in the world today. Thank you. God bless.